High school rivalries die hard, but you might as well laugh along the way, right? I'm Nancy J. with the Celebrity Spotlight on You Again. When Kristen Bell learns her brother is marrying her high school nemesis, she vows to tear them apart. But no help from Mom because Jamie Lee Curtis is dealing with her own high school trauma in the form of Sigourney Weaver.
I have news. I got a promotion.
What?
I am now VP of our New York office.
I am so proud of you, honey. So, Marnie, we have a lot to do before your brother's wedding.
I just feel bad that I haven't met his fiance.
Isn't it funny? You guys all went to high school together?
Wait, we all went to high school together? No! My brother is about to marry the girl who single-handedly ruined my life in high school. You were prettier with the mask on.
You know, there's nothing like women's friends, but seriously, women as friends, and that's kind of what's fun about this movie because it couldn't have, guys don't have even, I don't even think guys are as mean to each other as women are. Do you think?
I just don't think I don't think they communicate. My experience is that men just don't communicate.
Well, if you look at Freaks and Geeks, for instance, which is one of my favorite series, boys are mean to boys. But I don't think that it's received on as complex a level. If you're a boy being mean to a boy, it's sort of like an animal, aggressive thing. You're just there, you're in the way, and they're going to get you. Whereas for young women who at 11 are so confident and suddenly at 13 are like, it seems so meaningful. It sort of means like you're not in the club, you're never going to be in the club, give up. And it's and it's really a kind of a universal experience. And then those who are in the club, truthfully, you don't want to be in their club with them because they're so mean, but you don't have that perspective.
But didn't this movie kind of bring back, though, those high school years? I think regardless of what kind of school we went to, there was just those, I think of things, that I said about people or someone said about me, and I still don't like them.
Yeah.
It's never going to change.
Right, right. It is shocking to run into somebody from your past because they also know we all have reinvented ourselves in each metamorphosis, as you've used the chrysalis. We've emerged, and then we go back in, and then we reemerge. And when you run into somebody from your past, you've created something new. They don't know the new thing, and you are pulled. It's like the Al Pacino, right when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. It's that being pulled back into high school and having to, as you said, relive, revisit who you were.
Don't let the way those girls treated you bring you down.
You got this. Nothing to be afraid of. I can't relate to what I went through.
Nobody gets through high school unscathed. I knew one girl who made my life hell.
Aunt Mona, this is Will's mom.
Gail?
Ramona.
How long has it been? Well, don't tell or I'll have to strangle you.
But why is it, in terms of high school, I don't care how old we are, which is what's so cool about this movie. It is just, multi-generational, basically. We still don't like the same people that we didn't like in high school. We like what is it that we all revert? We can't get out of it.
Unless you have your apology. I feel like most times people still wonder where your arch nemesis is and what they're doing and why they made your life so impossible. But the great part about this movie is that Joanna did have her chance to apologize, and she realized that, which most girls in high school nowadays should realize, if you are a mean girl, just apologize. You will have better karma, and it's so much easier.
I never quite believed you. I know I was supposed to, but I kept thinking, at the end of the day, you're gonna be so successful in New York, and you're gonna have this great job, but at the back of your mind,
I'm going to think, was she telling me the truth?
Exactly.
But you know what? Then it's up to me to believe her, because I think you have to manifest your own destiny. And if you stop for a minute and start to look at it from the other person's point of view, you can go really far with that. Like, oh, that person was making fun of me because they were insecure. Like, it's really full circle. Like, nobody's just inherently evil, So I think it's really simple when you come to it from that standpoint, and you just look at where someone else was coming from. You can kind of forgive all the nasty people from high school.
Had you all worked together before?
We hadn't. We were fans from afar.
And we apparently had met once, but we really didn't know each other.
She doesn't even remember meeting me.
And she lives on the East Coast, I live on the West Coast. Right. I mean, really, our paths wouldn't cross. We know common link people,
Yes.
Jim Cameron, a couple actors that we've both worked with, but that's about it.
So that we jumped at this chance.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
great. I could see you as friends.
Yeah,
Seriously,
well,
that was
we've
what was fun.
And the truth
And now
is
you
we've
are.
become friends. I hope we
Frenemies.
get to, we're frenemies.
What I'm about to do is deeply, deeply
You've got this whole good girl act down to a T. Oh, Kitty likes to scratch. I'm gonna have to step it up, take it to a whole new level.
This weekend is a disaster.
Richie Phillips for me! Richie Phillips from high school?
You're grounded. Go to your rooms.
Look for You Again in your real-time theater.